All right, in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 different ways that you can find leads for your agency. Finding leads can be really expensive because you're testing out tools, you're trying different methods, you're trying this software, you're trying that software, and at the end of the day, you're just software hopping and you don't have a good database that can reliably get you good data and good contacts for people to reach out to. And if you don't have that, you're just gonna waste a bunch of time trying different things. You're gonna waste a bunch of time and resources looking for the data. And then if you find something and it's not actually verified or the contact's not good, it's just a complete waste. Here is a list of all of the leads, a showcase of all of the leads that we have for our agency. And we've invested a lot of time and resources in trying to find the best place to get a constant inflow of leads. So I'm gonna give you 3 of the top ways that our agency has done it in order to actually keep a steady flow of contacts that we can continue to reach out to. So the first tool that we've invested a lot of time into is going to be Instantly's Lead Finder. So Instantly is a tool that also does cold emailing and also now just released a lead finder, which is a B2B prospect lead finder. So basically Instantly has a list of around 80 million different contacts. You're only paying for the verified leads is $169 per month for 10,000 verified leads a month, which is great because we're only paying for the verified leads, meaning you're sending the contact to the right person, which is great. And then they also have the growth options, which is 1,000 verified leads monthly. So depending on the volume that you're going for, choose one of these, but 10,000 is pretty strong. So let's look at the back end of the tool. So if we go to Instantly's Lead Finder, we can search by job title. We could even search unique job titles, which I really appreciate and like. And you can search by location, of course. So let's just do one if we wanted directors of marketing. So the cool thing here is we have a couple options of what we can do with this. We can select the page and we can download them as a CSV file and maybe add personalized lines or whatever it could be from that perspective that we want to do with it, or upload it somewhere else or store it in our database. The other thing that we can do if we are using cold email for outreach is we can simply click add to campaign. We can add it to our cold email campaign directly from here. And the beauty about just adding it to the campaign is that it's going to automatically verify the leads and you can constantly just keep filling that campaign pipeline up and up and up. From a filtering perspective, it's pretty solid from a keywords to revenue of the company that you're looking for to how many employees, and more filters from management level, company name, department, technologies used, etc., etc. So Instantly is coming in at the #1 tool that I would suggest, simply because it integrates really well with Instantly and the cold email, which is probably why you're wanting to get leads in the first place. Okay, the second tool that we want to look at is Lyn.ai. So Lyn.ai is essentially a LinkedIn scraper. So the 2 things that you need is LinkedIn Sales Navigator as well as Lyn.ai. So LinkedIn Sales Navigator from a pricing perspective is I think around $80 per month, and it allows you to have stronger searches, allows you to use LinkedIn as more of a tool to prospect, I would say, or a tool to create lists on the back end, which I'll show you here in a second. From Lyn's perspective, from a pricing perspective, if we go to LinkedIn Scraper, which is what we would use, we can get for $39 a month, we can get 2,000 credits a month, or we can get 5,000 for $89, or if we want to do 20,000, $189, or unlimited for $497. Probably going to land in the $89 a month mark if you're dialing it in from this perspective. Again, good thing here, you are only paying for the valid emails only, which is extremely important. They also do have the Lyn option, meaning you can write personalized lines based off of the LinkedIn person that you're scraping. So if you are wanting to incorporate personalized lines into your cold outreach, this is going to be a benefit as well. From a pricing perspective, $3,500, $315 a month, $1,200 Lyn's, $120 per month. So let's see this in action. So if I log into my LinkedIn Sales Navigator, basically what we need to do is we need to create a list. If I go to leads, let's just go to lead filters. Let's say I want people who have a job title of, let's just do director of marketing again. You can select multiple, of course. This is just going to be an example. I select a couple of these. I'm going to go ahead and click export with Lyn. It's going to open up Lyn, and I'm going to name the list. This is a test. I can give the option to generate lead or Lyns or not, and then I need to just select how many people that I want to do. Then I hit continue, and then it simply just starts processing and pulling the leads from it. And once we have that data, basically what that looks like is essentially this, which is pretty much pulling all of their information from their LinkedIn. So as their company name, the company domain, the location, work email, etc., etc. All of the information from their LinkedIn, which is helpful to know. We can also get like a summary, which is really nice. So we can kind of get like a summary of the person, which again could be helpful for personalized lines if you wanted to automate that using AI going forward. So the advantages of Lin.ai is that it's really easy to find people and you can really leverage this data to use personalized lines. I would say the disadvantages is that it's kind of a manual task. So I would hire a VA to do it for you because there's only so many people on each page. You can't like select all of the pages essentially. So you have to do it page by page, which can be a lot. Or you have to add 2,500 to a list and then export the list, which again can just take a lot of time and can be a little bit more manual than something like the Instant Leads lead finder. But if you're going more personalized lines route, then the Lin and LinkedIn Sales Navigator using the scraper is pretty solid. And the third thing that you can do is you can hire somebody manually to do it. What we've done in the past is we've hired off of what's called Upwork. So Upwork is essentially a place where we can find people all over the world to do like data entry tasks and stuff like that. So what we did is we would hire what's called a list builder. So a list builder is essentially somebody who potentially has tools that they could use, manually scrapes data from websites or directories that you can find. So if I search list builder, there's tons and tons and tons of list builders that could help out with us. And the beauty is that it's $5 an hour, $6 an hour. Like it's not like it's costing an arm and a leg. And the beauty is that, again, a lot of these list builders, that's what they do. That's their job, essentially. They might have tools that you don't have access to. So they might be able to expedite the ability to get leads if you, in fact, aren't really sure on the process quite yet. So to do that, all we really need to do is we need to go to jobs, post a job. We're going to do long-term work. We're going to continue. We're going to write our job post, list builder, niche, and then it's going to kind of do job categories. So we're going to do lead generation. Let's do that. Skills, prospect list, list building, lead generation, data scraping, data entry, etc. Let's do scope, more than 6 months, because we want to constantly be building our lists. We want entry level, not at this time, not full time. Location, worldwide. Next budget. Want to select $3 to $7 an hour. Next description. Basically, we have a job description right here. We're going to go ahead and copy and paste this into Upwork. And then we go ahead and review job post and post. Again, so much talent in the list builder pool that you can pull from that's not going to, again, cost you an arm and a leg. So maybe if you're just getting going, this could be a good route, and then find somebody who's experienced with it and maybe has some of the tools that they could do. Maybe what you could do is you could train them on how to use a Lin or how to use the Instantly lead finder so that they're constantly building lists for you and organizing them on the back end. There's a lot that you can do with a list builder that is going to be highly beneficial. Hope you found this video valuable and you got some new tricks or some new ideas on how you can start getting a constant flow of leads for your business, constant flow of people that you can reach out to. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you are an agency, you want to be sure to subscribe to the channel where I post more videos like this, very tactical how-to and all that good stuff, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one.